Hi guys, me again. I just wanted to do a quick um, update video on Bray Wyatt because he's been off TV for months now, and we have some news on this story. Well, some reports, I should say, on this situation with Bray Wyatt. Because I've been saying this for the longest time, to be honest. They're saying what literally I've been saying for ages now. As soon as Vince comes back, he will try and mess up Bray Wyatt, bro. He will actually not try. He's going to mess up Bray Wyatt. You know, Vince McMahon, as soon as he arisen, you know what I'm saying? As soon as he stuck his nose, Bray Wyatt's business once again, he was gonna be over. H did his best, got these riots and stuff, and then you know that wasn't gonna last long. You know for a fact that was not gonna last long, especially with Vince McMahon being there. Apparently, Vince wants the Fiend back. He wants the Fiend back, yo. So I'm like, oh my gosh, he wants the Fiend back? I'm like, gee whiz. I'm like, oh my gosh. The Fiend died at WrestleMania, bro. I mean, come on. Officially, well, it died with Goldberg, but officially the Fiend died at WrestleMania when he gave his powers to Alexa Bliss. That was officially the end of the Fiend. Um, Bray Wyatt literally laid that character to rest, and he wanted to do something fresh, something more, you know what I'm saying, more down to earth. He wanted to go back to more original gimmick ish mixed in. We just wanted to just be Bray Wyatt, you know what I'm saying? And Vince wasn't having it, but he was like, nah, homie, I'm gonna need that Fiend back, yo, that merchandise sales, man, where that merch money, homie. Bray was like, nah, you know for a fact Bray was fighting back. He was talking back to Vince, and Vince was having it, so like he's keeping Bray off TV until he can bring that Fiend character back, you know for a fact, bro. Because that Fiend merch was selling like he was the #1 merch seller as the Fiend. Even as himself, even when he came back, he was the #1 merch seller. So either way, he's a #1 merch seller, whatever he does. But he was like, nah, the Fiend was making much more money before Hummy, which was probably true. But this version of Bray Wyatt was still selling, still selling a ton of merch, was still shipping a ton of merch. So I don't know what the heck Vince's problem is. The character is dead. You know what I'm saying? And Vince is like, now I want the Fiend. Take Bray off TV until they can bring him back. And I'm like, oh my gosh, man, this flipping geezer. Vince McMahon is the worst. Because Triple H and Bray working together, trying to get this new invigorated, new reinvented version of himself going. He even got some horror writers in it to help out Bray. And all of a sudden, you see the Firefly Funhouse come back, and I'm like, oh my god, he's facing Bobby Lashley. I'm like, oh my gosh, he doesn't get a WrestleMania match. Oh my gosh, he runs into a fan outside in the car and drives away. Oh my god, and then he goes missing since February. He's gone missing. He's on a milk carton somewhere. And then Vince McMahon had a hand in this. Vince was banished Bray Wyatt from the company until he brings the Fiend back. He's like, we're bringing all this money, isn't even the Fiend. That's basically what Vince was saying. But yeah, man, it's insane right now. Bray Wyatt, man, I hope he's doing good right now. So we'll see what Bray Wyatt does next. Yeah, well, some prayers to Bray Wyatt, bro. Flipping that, because Vince McMahon is out there to get him. He wants that Fiend character back. He wants that character back in a big way. And I don't see Bray Wyatt coming back. You know what I'm saying? Unless he's the Fiend. Especially when Vince's eyes, he ain't coming back. Unless he's the Fiend. So, yeah. Yeah. Hopefully, he's a happy wherever he is. But, yeah. He's got an uphill battle on his hands with Vince. That's for sure. Hopefully, he can win. We'll see. We'll see. Not very likely, but hey, we might see the Fiend again, guys. I'm just saying, we might see the Fiend again, especially if he was to keep making the big bucks. Mr. Man ain't gonna pay that money unless he's the Fiend. So hey, looks like he might be reworking the Fiend character back into his new gimmick. So we'll see. A modification of the Fiend character. Well, okay. Apparently that pitch black match was garbage. You know for a fact that was a Vince move. Sponsored match. Oh my god. Bray Wyatt has too much of these sponsored matches. So Vince goes, Bray Wyatt, he's a gimmick wrestler. Give him all the sponsored matches. And I was like, oh my god. That's what Vince sees, man. He sees Bray as a gimmick. You know what I'm saying? Not as a face of a company, he's a gimmick. That's basically what he is. And Bray is definitely not that. Bray's a great storyteller. He can go in that ring when he needs to go in the ring. He's a great character actor, you know what I'm saying? Very charismatic, as everyone hangs to every word he says. He's probably the most charismatic wrestler on the roster. Actually, not even the problem, but he is the most charismatic wrestler on the roster. He's like the number one charismatic wrestler on the roster. There's no disputing that. His merch tells the story. He's the most charismatic wrestler on the roster. Whenever he could go away for 10 years and come back and still be number one merch seller. That's just the kind of guy he is. People always want to know what Bray Wyatt's doing next. That's his thing. That's his superpower. But he's a walking horror movie. That's basically what he is. And people love horror movies. So he'll always be over because of that. And I just want to Bray Wyatt to stand on his feet, man. Vince, stop messing with flipping Bray, bro. He should have been at WrestleMania. He messed up him and Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania, flipping Vince. Stupidity. But yeah. I just wanted to make this video, man. Just keep updated with Bray Wyatt. Just to kind of my fans out there see where the heck is your wrestling fan? Where the heck is Bray Wyatt? So I'll release this video for you guys. So yeah, now you know why it was Vince. He wants the Fiend back. So yeah, just my little video. So like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell. You know what to do, man. I'm out. Peace.